hot cocoa warm. All right. Now, Chef Jeremy, I'm told that we're not going to spend much time on this because it's very limited.
Oh, okay.
Very limited.
Yes.
Now, one of these is for me, yes. This one, perfect. Wait. All right, now, this keeps your coffee nice and warm or hot or piping. Is that right?
That is right. There are 3 settings. There is a heater inside of this, battery on the bottom.
So you charge it up.
Yep.
And then you set it to whatever setting you want, and you can use it with or without the sippy mug.
Yeah, if it sits on the charger itself, it'll stay hot. It'll stay all day like that. If you pull it off, there's a battery. It'll stay warm 4.5 hours, hot about 4 hours, and then piping a little less than that. And you keep the lid on. David, I'm telling you.
Mine is set to what?
Yours is set to hot.
Hot.
Okay. And if you're wondering, the warm setting, which is mine, that's my Goldilocks temperature. I've had this mug I've been using all day. I've refilled this twice, actually. No, I've had two full. I refilled it once. This is my second cup of coffee.
Okay, that's the second cup. All right.
Okay.
Now, this holds how much?
This is 14 ounces
14 ounces.
Yeah.
And we've got, ordinarily, this would cost $129 at QVC. We've got it on sale for $89.98. And you're saving $39.02.
Yes. And David, I tell you, this is the one item I get asked about the most. Hey, Jeremy, what about those heated coffee mugs? And it is brilliant. Let me show you how it works, David. All you do, again, this is your charging station.
How long does it take to charge up?
It comes charged.
Oh.
And so recharge it, I don't know, a couple hours maybe. I haven't actually, depending on what the battery's at. But there's one button here, you turn it on. There's no app to download. There's no fancy software. Give this to gift to anybody. If they can press the button, they can turn it on. Over here, there's your warm setting. Press the button one more time. There's your hot setting. Press the button one more time, and there's your piping setting. And then that thing, that's the temperature that's inside. This is flashing because this one's empty. And then if you come over here on this side, that shows you the battery life. And that's all it is. There's your button. And then just put it down here to keep it charged.
Now, we don't have a lot of these to go around, and graduation's right around the corner, as is Father's Day, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, yes.
All those things. Now, if you want this in the hot pink, true pink, 6 dozen in the true pink. And the sage, I believe, is this one. 180 in the sage. Now, we also have this for you in... Oh, to my left, I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is the black, 230. And then this color, almond, 175 in the almond. Burgundy, 165. Dusty rose, 160. And slate blue, 125. These are going to keep your your cup of coffee warm, hot or piping or tea or hot cocoa or whatever, right?
Lona Life broth, whatever you have, hot toddies, yeah. And it is, okay, so Nextmug, I got to talk about this because Better Homes Magazine ranked this the #1 self-heated mug in the world. It is fantastic. It keeps it at that perfect temperature. Now, here we go. Okay, my thermometer, the battery ran out, so I just got a new one. Let me turn this guy on, and I'm going to show you the difference because the setting for me that I love is this warm setting. It will keep it 4.5 hours with the lid on at about 130 degrees. So as this goes up there, there's about 130 degrees. That's the same one that I have right here. And mine's been in here for 2 hours and 15 minutes. Again, about 4.5 hours you'll get on this one. Over here, this is the hot setting. That's the one you have, David. And that'll keep it at that sort of 140, that just nice hot one. I like it a little bit less than that. And if you're like my grandmother, who used to drink her tea so piping hot, David, she would just a little bit off the top. That's piping. And that'll get it to about 150 degrees. And what happens is as it cools off, the heater turns on and it keeps it heated. And then it keeps it at that temperature. So you always have that perfect sip of coffee or tea.
You're all going to find this hard to believe, but during coffee talk, I run my mouth a lot.
Yeah.
And then I go to have a sip of coffee and the coffee is cold. Because when it brewed right out of the machine, it was nice and hot. And I got to talking, as I do in these stories, and then my coffee is cold. This way it stays nice and piping warm.
Perfect, yeah.
Hot.
And what a great gift. I mean, I gave one as a Christmas gift, I'm going to give him a shout out if you're watching. Frank Junta, I hope you're enjoying your coffee mug. He's texted my wife, who actually brought him the gift. And he's like, I use that all the time, Jeremy. Shannon, thank you very much for giving. That's by
So
accident.
14 ounces, yes?
14 ounces, yeah.
This is lovely, and you've got a lid here that you can sip right through, or you can take the lid off. Now, if you take the lid off, it's going to allow heat to escape more quickly.
Yeah, what happens if the heat's off, obviously, the lid's off, heat comes off, and then the heater just works a little harder, so you just get a little bit of a shorter battery life. But other than that, 4.5 hours for warm, and David, to me, in this 21st century where we have quantum physics, quantum entanglement, this is like the greatest invention of the 21st century.
I mean, if it's going to
this.
keep your coffee warm, your tea warm, your water, your hot cocoa,
Yeah.
whatever is going to be your pleasure, this is going to be ideal. And if you're busy reading a book and enjoying a cup of tea, you don't want to hop up and warm it up every time it gets cool.
Right.
This is going to help you do it in a way that is very fast. Now, what's right around the corner? Now, college graduations happen, or at least my university graduates, on Mother's Day.
Oh.
Coming up in May every
Okay.
year. Or last year it was the day before Mother's Day, but it was Mother's Day weekend. So this could be a Mother's Day gift idea. This could be a Father's Day gift idea. This could be a graduation gift. This could be a congratulations on your graduation, welcome to your first apartment gift.
I love that. And, yeah, and you know, if mom drinks coffee, if mom drinks tea, this is that one gift she might not think about buying for herself that she will use, love, and think about you every time she takes a sip.
All right, we have two colors that are not over with the rest of what you get. We have this True Pink, 5 dozen left in the True Pink, and the Sage. 170 in the Sage. Now, the other colors are on my card.
Okay.
All right. Now, this is the black, 210. Then we have Almond, 170. Then beside that is Burgundy, 145. Dusty Rose, 135. And finally, the Slate Blue. Fewer than 100 available. Now, if you are looking to keep something, now, Miss Rachel, I know you don't drink coffee. Do you have hot tea or cocoa?
Hot tea, hot cocoa, yeah. I
And
love herbal teas.
Is it sometimes tough to keep it warm?
So I do what you said. I go and I read, and I put my tea next to me, and I forget to drink it, even though it's right next to me.
Sure.
I'm distracted. I'm reading, so I always have cold tea. So whenever I can have it nice and warm, I don't have a mug like this. My dad and my stepmom do, and they adore it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
When I'm doing coffee talk, I always say, have a little coffee, have a little talk, no big whoop, right?
Yeah.
And then I go to have a slug of coffee and it's ice cold. I'm like,
And if you put it in the microwave and there's cream in it, ugh, it
gets
like
a little-
cooks the cream a little bit. And it
yeah, it's never as good as when it comes right out of
Keep
the,
it
out of the brewer.
perfect in here, yeah.
Or keep it in your next mug. Thank you, Miss Rachel.
Of course.
Always a pleasure. Now, I'm going to hold on to this mug of coffee
yeah, go ahead. That's yours.
because, you know, I need to stay awake. I have another 38 minutes
Oh,
in our show today.
big 4 hours today.
Well, you know, it's 4 hours every Sunday.
Yeah.